Hey guys, welcome back. Let's keep going.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, so I think last time we're trying to go through all of that systematically, and we're on the third date with Robert or something? Let's see. Oh, okay. Is that the number of dates we've been on? Maybe? What about you? You got nothing. So if I date this person, it's gonna say, yeah, you know what they say about third date. Okay, so we're gonna hold out on Robert, and we're just gonna keep going through the other guys and see whatever else comes up. Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice or red coffee spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80. No wave music. Perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. Fine tuned to pass days away. Um, what are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What do you want to be when you grew up? A barista. Weird enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Oh, so like foreign movie. Okay. What's your ideal date? We go on an animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. My headphone. What do you never leave home without? My headphones. Both in ear and over ear, just in case. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song title come from and where did it go? Do you all just agree that it's a bad idea? Alright, so this guy's into music and coffee. Gotcha. I can work with that. I navigate to Matt's book page and type out a message. Hey man, Greek's getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later I hear a ding and see Matt responds. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's the Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that has lots of people listening to band when it was cool to have soul patches. Huh? Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? I actually don't know what a soul patches is. While I'm thinking, another message pop up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Okay, we're going for a concert. Oh, shoot. I left off of that book, I think, for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decade through memory of denim jean jacket and moral panic over teenager turning to the occult. Oh god, I had mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all the air brushed van in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you do even at a concert now? I spend most of the day pacing about the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least a relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Yeah, go ask her. Anyway, what's up?
Huh?
Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. It's gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Oh.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boy kissing in your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert, if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you fit right in. Um, I don't know about that. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they are a punk band, like DIY glitter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? I don't know what any of those mean. What is Jeremy punk? I made that one up so to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they are Canadian punk. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Kinda. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as a core tenet of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebelling. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. Dot dot dot. That's it. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if strange dude instead your goal hoodie offered to buy you merch, don't accept it. Definitely don't go on 3-hour date with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forget his wallet literally 3 times in a row. Oh, are you speaking from experience? What? Never mind. Just had a blast tonight. Just have a blast tonight. Okay. I show up to a coffee shop at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey man, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter made you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds sign and scream cries? Dot dot dot. Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Daddy, and you'll be good. This thing is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt let out a tiny laugh. Sorry, it's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt took a look off into mid-distance. He says nothing, and I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing. What was he into a scene? Was he into the scene? You get to it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Okay. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid ran up and high-fived Matt. The kid ran off and Matt turned to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and a large group of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. Oh, that's cute. A couple other people notice that Matt is in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waved and hugged a couple people. He's popular. It seems really in his elements here. Matt turned his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh, let's just go grab a beer. Matt and I lined up at the bar at the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people noticed Matt and tipped their drink at him. You seem like you're a popular guy over here. Yeah, I go a lot of shows. That's a really cool spot. But it's time like this where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. It's an introvert. Okay, introvert, music lover. And then I became. I'm judging him. I should just really open my mind and get to know. And then I became keenly aware of where my hands are. Oh. And that's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Yeah, definitely an introvert. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drink. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Ha! Let's check out the merch.
Oh,
Oh. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singled me out from across the room and hopped onto his chair. Step 'em up, get your merch here. I got t-shirt, I got tank top, I got all the gift and a countryman and a discerning concert goer for considerable taste might want. You! Oh, that was awful. I just threw myself, my face is flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fella who knows music. How about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Canada's premier punk rock outfit? What? I see some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as a salesman of the highest caliber of this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. Ting hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him an old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, man?
hey,
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but turn into a hug.
hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you wanna be my dad, I could make that connect. And have to deal with you every day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Daddy. Though I'd bring out the concert pal. Pablo leaned closer to Matt. Is Daddy cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracked a smile. Yeah. Pablo bring me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but gave a courtesy of 2 pat on the back, as is customary from our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friends to. Pablo's a total card. Kid play the hell out of that bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band? Well, bass. Okay, he's loud for a bass player. Aren't bass players just like kind of quiet and do their own thing in the back?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, the vacant veil would have slayed. It will slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got a sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
Looks like the opener coming up. Let's get the spot up close.
Hey, dude.
Matt and I walk over the stage where the crowd begin to form. The band walk on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The singer addressed the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. I have no idea what I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name is Daniel. Let's start a show. Oh no, this guy's. What? Without time to respond, the band start playing the most cacophonous noise I ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put earplug in and whatever the hell is that sound in my ear get a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seemed to go on forever. There's no break in the song, and I think one of the band members' job is especially just to burn poetry on stage. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concert out there, huh? What? That's a stupid question. Drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes, 20, a year? Eventually, the set ended, but only after the drummer sprained his ankle during his saxophone solo. The drummer saxophone solo. Huh. They promised it was part of the act, and he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pulled our earplug out.
Hey, yeah.
At least they seemed to have like they had fun though. Man, that was something. I promised POP is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprained his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Oh.
Let's just grab another beer. Matt and I will work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people fill the concert space as we get closer to the main act. It's getting kinda crowded in here. We grab a beer and try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throng of excited concert goers, I realize I lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, sees nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reached out to grab me. It's Matt.
Oh.
Almost lost you, buddy. Phew. I'm really nervous for a second here. You and I both, dude. He take my hand and lead me back toward the stage. Oh, I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally sat back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, POP really bring out the crowd. So you go to concert a lot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with music, just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have an urge to pee. Curse's tiny dead bladder. I never heard it put this way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way through the crowd to the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty video in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually pretty good looking. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single person restroom with a line forming outside of it. Oh, that's the worst. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as POB played the first sound. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Oh, what? Everybody's rushing to the main stage to watch POP. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being tramped by all those rowdy youth. Avoid the youth. Okay, how do I... Okay, what? Ow.
This is the part of the game where you should
Ow.
have been hearing
Okay, I'm really bad.
voices
Oh,
too.
shit, asshole.
We worked really hard to
Oh my god.
lock it down for you. We even got permission to
Okay,
whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
They are running
Don't you
around.
think it's better than risking content
Ow.
ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
Oh my god, the song.
Please
Have you
check
have you
out
hearing the
band
lyrics?
Pop and their song
That's actually quite funny.
DVP.
Okay, wow.
That's right, the band's called Pop and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like
How big is
putting
this stage?
SNS
The heart.
things,
Okay.
the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
Okay.
Don't you think it's better?
I don't think I can do this for much longer.
Content
Ah.
ID? To you
Where's my health bar?
streamers and let's players, I have one
Just have a few more seconds left.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
You survived the crowd. Yay!
But real
S plus. Ooh.
content ID demands a
Nailed it.
serious convo. What is this
I finally able to work my way through the
place
crowd
to
where
talk
Matt
about
originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well I
This
guess I
is
should
the
keep
tape
looking.
I'm
I bump
about getting with
into
that
from
girl
behind and
that's-
find myself in the middle of a bunch of you running around in a
God,
circle
how
to the
did we
music.
get here? What
I'm
are we
in the
doing?
pit. How'd I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, you shoulder himself into me and keep moving in the circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now.
So we
Friendly
added
search
the
for a way out.
song
I
that
can
you're
see
listening
is
to
an ocean of
right
youth
now.
rhythmically slamming into each other. And are you slamming to me and lost my balance? I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Tramp under the boot of counterculture. Someone grab my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulled me back up onto my feet. You're a wild dude. Matt threw his arm around me and We jump back in the circle, bashing into youth left and right as POP plays a killer solo. I didn't know you mess with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheered on POP. Maybe I only get enough pit energy for one song. Alright man, let's retreat. We'll show this kid how it's done another day. We'll work our way back onto a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. POP put on an amazing set and basically have to back themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd start making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Ooh, what is it? A t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Wow, thanks man. See you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. I'm never taking this off. I will continue wearing it until it tatters and literally little smelly so that I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh, that's the band. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. ... Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, met them a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Wow. Come on, let's grab some dinner food. I suddenly realized how hungry I am. Man, mosh pit take a lot of you. Matt and I walk into the tiny little dinner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and egg in a concert booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which is coincidentally red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end of me, right? And then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arm, and just like that I am crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should see the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. Just drive a mini one and has to hire a babysitter. How did you get to see all this amazing concert? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We're small, but they got us to travel all around the States. Nice. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we're poor, and we had to scrape a lot of together just to survive. But I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I get that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially for the Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. I knew he'd look up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. It's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. You can get those electric drums, right? And just drum with headsets on. I'm suddenly very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I am trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Big budget remake of foreign film. Reading subtitle isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive for society to be okay with reading subtitle. He and I laugh and both dig into our big plate of greasy dinner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. Always dropping hints. I understand all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dad to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. He's really popular, but he seems... Yeah, right? Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and really consider myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spent the rest of the night trading daughter story. Turned out our kids are a lot alike. We finished up our late night dinner and head out. We walked back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Love it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knee in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like to go to these things alone. It's really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quit for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walked to the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda popped her head out from her room. He pops, how's the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda panda. Matt think I'm cool. Blind leading the blind. Ow. Wow, I just got dunked on by my own kid. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us is tore up in a pit at a punk show and which one of us just spent hours probably watching Tiny House Hunter Amish Triplet Extreme Edition. First of all, how dare you? The show is a classic. Second of all, you mosh in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo.
Yeah, man, that was some great stuff out
Okay.
there. Welcome.
So,
You got dads.
hey buddy, I have a favor to ask. What's up? Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of fall bad to invite another bro, but I know the guy for years, and I still can't get a good read of him, and I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free, and I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about social time with Robert. Still, I guess free food is free food. Yeah dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig waiting by my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Daddy, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man, classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's cool. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know.
Nice.
He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubt about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirt. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Nice.
One time I saw him grab hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was the very top of a trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I'm definitely considered grabbing food from the top of trash before. Well, yeah, I think we all consider it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. It must be broken. Craig knocked on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Daddy. What if it's the one making barking noise and there's no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looked pretty stunned to see me quickly adjust his posture to try to hide it. Oh, was he trying to hook up? This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Yeah, he's trying to hook up with our friend. Daddy, I didn't know you were tagging along.
I don't know.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. Went to Robert's living room, which is a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourself at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to pull her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from dogfighting ring a few years back. Oh, good for you. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I will probably have to take you both to ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raised an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. But I gotta go finish dinner. Made also buccal. Bone something? I don't know what that is. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers. Was the dogfighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Nice.
Was also buccal. I don't know. Did you make up that word? Until I have also buccal, I mean in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get assault? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walk into this one, although he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans? His murder plans. This is so weird. Robert finally walked in the room carrying a 3 paper plate of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here. Also, I don't have a real people plate. Hope that's okay. Robert set plate in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetable. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley flavor in the dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cook this? There's a pregnant pause. A pregnant pause? And Robert's formulated response, like it's weird to get a compliment from me. I fish it out of a dumpster behind the restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant. Okay. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? Okay, yeah, I can't tell if this guy is joking or not. I almost gag. I look over to Craig, who looks worried but still has his mouth full. He gave Robert a thumb up. Glad you like it. Where do you learn to cook like this? Work at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Okay, yeah, no, he was kidding. See? Wow, okay. Dry sense of humor. Cool. You see, messing with us, I decided to play along. You live in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in a hotel, whatever. Totally broke, worked a couple of odd jobs whenever I could and scraped together some cash. Weren't you in China before when you lost all your cash? One night I'm eating dinner in this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on the booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catch me and put me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they end up liking me so much they offered a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relative on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from a busboy to a sous chef. Learn a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What a night watchman did he dwindle to get back to the state? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy of say passage and crew quarter of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good I kinda don't care. Plus Robert is actually talking to me like we're 2 people in the same room, which I guess is nice. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on a paper plate. I don't care about presentation. If food is good, it should speak for itself. This also because it's screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plate if you double them up. Huh? Hey, is it bad if I ask for a second? Ask for a second? No problem. But save room for this dessert. I made lemon berry sovereign. Well, aren't you just full of surprises? Craig looked over at me. Craig, surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get a second. Yeah, no, he's totally hitting on Craig. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever sovereign is, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. Making an attempt to be more social. Something tell me he's not going to follow through on that. Man, if you have me, I'm here, especially if there's also vehicle involved. Interesting.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I'm gonna see how much time this video has been. I'm gonna say 40 minutes. Yeah, close to 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this part here. So I'll see you guys on the next part where we'll keep going on the second day with Matt. Alright, peace out.